Welcome to the JKSSB Exam Special YouTube channel, the ultimate destination for your competitive exam preparations. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and alarmingly relevant. But before we get started, please do take a moment to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content like this. Now imagine a world where the new gold isn't a precious metal or a rare gem, but something we've taken for granted for centuries. Water. Picture a future where the most sought-after resource isn't oil, but the simple, life-giving liquid that covers 70% of our planet. Could we be on the brink of an era where countries could wage wars, not over land or power, but over freshwater resources? Welcome to a journey into a future that might not be as far-fetched as it seems. Envision a live animation where European nations, faced with dwindling water resources, cast their eyes towards the vast expanses of Russia, known for its abundant freshwater reserves. Witness the tension rising as nations prepare to cross lines never thought possible, all in the quest for this precious liquid. In another part of the world, the Gulf countries, already familiar with the struggles of water scarcity, face an even more significant shortage. The once plentiful oil wells are no longer the primary concern, as the dire need for water takes precedence. As we navigate through this animated representation of a possible future, consider the implications. Water, the source of life, could become the cause of conflict, as it replaces petroleum and natural gas as the most vital resource. In this potential future, the value of water skyrockets, surpassing that of any currency or precious metal. Countries with abundant water resources wield power like never before, while those facing water scarcity must grapple with choices they never anticipated. Yet, even as we delve into these potential conflicts and struggles, remember that this future is not inevitable. It's a warning, a sign of what could happen if we continue to take our water resources for granted. To sum up, the main points we've discussed today are the potential for conflict over water resources, the possible shift of power dynamics as water replaces petroleum and natural gas as the most valuable resource, and the urgent need for us to change our attitudes towards water conservation. This is not mere speculation, but a call to action, an invitation to rethink our relationship with water, to appreciate its value, and to ensure its sustainable use for generations to come. It's time to recognize that water is not just a resource, but a lifeline. Stay tuned to the JKSSB Exam Special YouTube channel for more thought-provoking content. Remember, the future is in our hands, and it's up to us to shape it responsibly. Voiceover. Before we close, let's take a moment to address something important. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this video are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any agency of the U.S. government. The examples of analysis performed within this video are only examples and should not be utilized in real-world analytic products. Assumptions made within the analysis are not reflective of the position of any U.S. government entity. These analyses are based only on very limited and dated open-source information. As we navigate these complex waters of reality and responsibility, it's essential to remember that our discussions, while grounded in research, are ultimately interpretations and projections. They are not definitive statements or policies. Our goal is to stimulate thought, discussion, and hopefully action towards a more sustainable and equitable water future. Remember, the future is not just in our hands, but also in our minds and hearts. Let's use our collective intelligence and compassion to ensure that water, our most precious resource, is preserved and shared equitably among all who inhabit this planet.